I am so blessed. That was the most life, because I should have had 50 DUI arrests. And more than that, if I think about all the years I drank, I have to live by the triangle and the principles of AA, because if I don't, I would be right back where I was. And I have to remember, because my worst drinking was in the 80s and 90s. Well, that's not true. It was in the 2000s too. Okay, well, I got sober in early 2000. Well, 3 decades are bad, but I was around a bunch of people that all drank a lot. I drank less than they did. I did less drugs than they did. So I figured I was pretty good to go. Even though I grew up with parents who never drank and never had alcohol. Had one drink, I think, Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, in high school, and until I was 22. And then it was just full blown, So when I came into the rooms of AA, it was the first place I ever really felt like I fit. I didn't feel awkward. I didn't feel shy. I didn't feel intimidated.
Tessel, hello.
I just fit. Didn't matter where I went, whether it was a good meeting.
How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for coming in.
Here, which just wasn't many people.
Mom Bear's just listening to AA Ming.
I felt at home.
How is everybody this morning? Happy Sunday, guys.
I look at my significant other, who's a normie, and he's always comfortable in his own skin. It just is. So I'm grateful for these rooms.
Albert, baby, hello. Good morning, sweetheart.
I think about where would we all be if we didn't have them.
How is my boobalas? Everybody doing this morning?
Doing the same thing. And
Mama Bear, happy to see everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Albert. Thank you, everyone. Hello. I am not good with Israel names, or I'm assuming that's probably Israel writing.
I'm eligible, and I know I'm eligible. Because the last time when I was still drinking,
I'm American, I'm as American as it can get. I know nothing. That's a true American for you.
What's that? 6 drinks, and I'm like, just an idiot. But I hadn't blacked out, so I guess it was okay driving, I figured, I don't know what I figured. I knew better.
At least that's me, you know what I mean? I'm 100% American, and I don't know any fucking thing. You guys know that. I still tried to fucking learn shit. I didn't learn much in fucking school either.
A few of the girls here text me every
and what I know is school's nothing but a hoax. School's nothing but a hoax. Half time people can't afford to go off to college. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so they finish school all right, and then they can't afford to go to college.
Thank you, Tim. We love you so much, too. Have a great time.
So it didn't do them a whole lot of good, did it?
Thank you for that share. Thank you for being part of 219. I really appreciate that. Hey, Carlene, come in for a share. How you doing this morning?
I made it through yesterday, so I guess I'm okay. My lid's open, and I'm walking and functioning, and but I'm here on 219 because I need my medicine.
Okay, thank you for coming in, babe.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you for taking the meeting and everyone behind the scenes. And
thank you, sweetheart. Have a wonderful day, guys. Mama Bear. Oh, I'm gonna probably just go down and make me a breakfast smoothie for breakfast. That's what we're gonna do. But right now, I'm just listening to the meeting.
Well, say within the past 2 years that I started doing service. I'm Carlene, still recovering addict alcoholic, and I just want to say I suffer with addiction. Alcohol, king alcohol being my first and foremost addiction. I suffer from a disease, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, and don't underestimate that for 1 minute, second, moment. Yeah, so they were talking, there was someone said today already, and my head is like, I love this. But yeah, the balance, I'm trying to get balance with all the shares I've heard so far, and believe me, I know that addiction is a killer, that addiction is real, that as it says in the AA book,
take your chest a little, the beautiful.
in my world, because I am a recovering addict.
Oh, you guys are sweet. Good morning.
Too many, And I even had this
Happy
song more at my
Sunday.
wedding. Come on.
I know some of you probably have church.
And
I done some of my prayers this morning. Thank you, Jesus, for another day,
so
for all
anyway,
you give
back to the
us, for our
balance.
fans,
And
for
I
our
have
loved
to
ones.
learn
Please
to
watch
get
over and
a
protect us all
balance.
as
And
we
I
go
still
out through
have the
our
richest
day.
person in my
Be
life.
with those who are less
Number one
fortunate
being
and that need
God.
you the most.
Like
And
Jesus,
bless them,
he
change
never
me.
left
And
me,
most of
God
all, we thank
always
you
there.
for our
And
homes,
that
our
was my
food, our
easy bus
health, and
every
all that
day,
we
my
have and all that you give
spirituality.
to us. And we know the blessings are coming
But this is
abundantly,
an
Father.
internal
And we're
job
just,
today,
and
mental
all of
health,
our
so
problems will be
physical and
taken care
spiritual.
of. And any sickness and
You
health
know, I suffer with
that's in our
alcoholism.
bodies, that you
I
will
also have
take them
other
away. And
addictions, I like to call them.
any sadness or any pain,
And I
that you
never
will
knew
be
that
there
until
and
I came
comfort
into
us with
Alcoholics
your love and care.
Anonymous.
And we love you, God.
And I
Please heal
began
all
to,
those in need.
I
And
got
we
to
love
know
thee
me.
and bless
Like they
those,
say,
change me. And thank you again in the name of your son,
well,
Jesus
I
Christ.
got to know
Amen.
me.
I just love
And
saying
boy,
my
oh boy, am
prayers.
I a handful.
I just love saying my
Unless I'm
prayers.
doing my program, unless I'm staying
Oh
on
my
track.
goodness, what a
I'm
terrible thing to say,
66.
sweethearts.
You know,
I
seriously,
could
66.
never. I could never.
And,
Although I'm sure, you know
yeah,
what, I'm
and
sure it
getting
would have
back
been
to this
fine, but, you know, I'm
wonderful
married
triangle,
and, yeah,
which is
a little bit
geometric,
young for me. My
really,
kids would
but
not
it's about
like that.
balance. And that's what an addict alcoholic substance
Oh,
goes
that would
into,
make
is
me
that
like a,
simply balanced. And then if you
that would
know
just
that
not
you're
mesh well with
supposedly
me. I mean, I
circling
know there's women, they can date
and it
young
helps you
men
get
and
out
have
of this
sex with them.
fellowship
And I have
and
before.
having a
I have
sponsor
had
and
sex with a
having a
younger guy
home,
when I was probably in my
coming to
20s.
319
He
meetings.
was probably about
You know, and
17
I really
years
would like to
old.
get
Told
involved
me
and
he
be
was
a
18.
participant, you know, registered or whatever
And
you
I
want to
found
do,
out
you
he
know.
was underage,
But
buddy. I
I
was
took
freaking the
2
fuck
service
out.
commitments and
Look
it can be really
underage. And we
overwhelming.
didn't look much. He had me convinced that he
So
was
I
at
have
least
to keep
18. So I was thinking, maybe,
balance.
3 years older. That's not
And
too bad.
so
When
hopefully
I
that
found out I was like 4 or 5 years older than his
helping
ass, I
out on
was
this meeting as well. I would love to.
feeling some kind of way.
And if
I was feeling betrayed, lied
tell me
to,
more.
feeling like I could get in
You have
trouble
to
if
feel
this
like you
gets
fit in.
out.
And
I
but
was very
that's
uncomfortable, and
okay.
and I was
Having a
young
substance
myself.
abuse training.
So
So
to me, it's
keep in
just
balance
weird.
and enjoy.
It's just weird, guys. For an older, it doesn't mesh well with my brain.
Thank you, Carlene, for
But
your
there's a lot of
share.
women that
Thank you,
will fuck
Part
younger
219.
guys.
Really appreciate that.
They're like, hey, if they're 18,
All right, that's
then
a good
they're
share.
screwable.
All right, hey, there's Texas. He's in the stream.
But
Texas,
I'm
come on in for a
married,
share.
guys. I could never.
How you doing, brother?
I know I get wild and crazy on here, and I don't care. I was a stripper once before. I've showed my body off, but sleep around, it's not my thing. If I want to have sex, I have sex with my old man. You guys know that.
Yes, the only requirement for membership is a desire to self-bringing. Um, I
The internet went in and out, guys, which is crazy because it's not raining or anything outside, so I don't understand why it would be glitching. It's a little bit cloudy outside, but it's not. It's not thundering or raining or nothing like that. It's not storming or anything.
I don't say recovered alcoholic to boast or
Ugh,
anything.
you
It's just, I
guys.
don't suffer from alcoholism.
Mama
I
Bear's
have
glad to
been
see
restored to
everybody.
power of choice. As long as I
As
take
always, I
that
love all my
I
fans.
can just
I love all my
everything else. It's a
subscribers.
fair deal to me. And,
I love the fact that you guys, enjoy my company and enjoy. I probably ain't got the highest of the fans base. I had this woman say, "Hi, you small YouTube content creator," and I thought, well, gee, thanks a lot, for boosting my ego there, you bitch. Seriously, it was like I felt it cocky. You know what I mean? I felt it like basically saying, yeah, hey, but by the way, just wanted to say you're a small, YouTube creator, content creator. Just saying hi, though. Okay. Well, thank you for noticing and pointing that out to me. I appreciate that. Like, what are you supposed to... But in the same sense, it was like,
because by changing myself, my society will not change.
damn, she's actually right.
2019. Thank you, Sam, for your service and the
And
lovely
what? Because
Sunday.
sometimes I'm serious and sometimes I'm fucking drunk out of my mind.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much.
Listen, guys, I ain't no different than any of you guys. I'm just here on video making content, trying to, you know, be satiable every day. You know, it gives me something to do. Like, I don't care what the fuck people or bitches be saying. Like, this is, I don't care. You're running around here and there. I run around too, but you know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good topic.
I enjoy what I do, in other words. And so, like I said, it's not for everybody.
Yes, it all goes together. It all has to.
You know, being a content creator isn't for everybody. Not everybody wants to get up and tell their business or show their life. Like they just want to get on there and do those little short minute videos, but they don't really want to engage and like spend time and quality time and have talks and chit chats and get on here and be their self and just fucking be real. And whatever you're doing, it ain't my shit's not coming from the fucking script. This is live streams. That's why I like live streams. They're a lot more simple. My hours grow a lot better whenever I'm doing live streams than if I do videos. Shit, I posted a video. Go check it out. Wasn't that long ago. Hey, baby. How you doing, Bradley? How you doing, babe?
I trust in the Lord.
I put up a video, you know what I mean?
I trust him
and I can't exactly remember what it was about.
I used to say if something happened to my mother, you might
but
me up. But I'm getting older now, and I'm realizing that
I ended up, I'm dating good, or I'm doing good, babe. Oh, you said I'm dating good. I was about to say, well, that's good news. Well, congratulations. See what I'm talking about? I'm dumb as crap. What's that, see? What's that? What? My daughter called and she wants me to give Sassy back my Chihuahua. And I love this dog. And I'm having a hard time wanting to give her back. It's like, how you gonna give me something? Have me get attached to it. And I love this dog. Like, I feel so safe with this dog.
Let my sisters take care of her. And I was there for her.
No, baby.
We told our stepfather goodbye.
She jumps up at the window, and if she would happen to jump out of the window, Sassy would be Baba's.
She went into Al-Anon.
What? Yeah.
I went back out.
And Sassy.
Ah!
Hang on, Sass. Go. You can't. Go, Sassy. No. No, why she's calling? Go.
Excuse me.
She's constantly on me.
I keep balance, physical, emotional, and spiritual. I do my best at it.
But I love that dog, and that dog loves me already. And plus, I still have the puppy, and the puppy's still eating. I don't know how long these dogs are supposed to wean for, like puppies and stuff. I need to definitely Google it. Yeah, my fat ass is gonna go walk on the treadmill this morning. So I wanted to jump on here.
You take care.
No, you too. Thank you for your share, Donna.
You're welcome.
Have a great Sunday as well. Thank you.
You too.
And walk on the treadmill. Hello.
We got JW, Gemma,
Thank you
Lori,
for coming in, darling. How are you doing, hon? How's everybody doing this morning? Thank you guys chatting with me. I love all you guys.
Hey, brother.
How you doing today, bro?
Yeah, man, it's good to see you, man.
If you're doing
We
service,
welcome everyone in this chat. Yes,
welcome to anybody
Pakistan.
else in recovery, guys.
Is that Pakistan, I think? Or Russia?
You're an alcoholic.
I think it's Pakistan.
Good to see
Welcome,
everybody,
welcome, welcome.
Shane, Happy's in there doing it. Usual suspects here this morning.
Yeah, sometimes it's better if I just don't talk.
And,
and I just sit here and look pretty.
Sober and the triangle.
Yeah, because I'm so pretty, right?
Recovery.
No, I'm just a goofy, normal person. Just my husband works and I sit home and I do things that, keep me busy.
Simple program, guys. If you're doing early in recovery,
And I can't be, truth be told, I can't be calling him at work. Like, hey, babe, what's going on? What you doing? Just miss you, thinking of you, I can't be doing that. He's got to work.
Just don't drink.
He's got to work and I got to work. And that's what we do.
24/7. Stay on here 24/7.
Only I'm self-made because I get on here and pretty much, do what I need, what I think's, something productive. Or just something fun, if I just feel like having fun instead of just taking the day off and saying I'm taking a fucking day. I ain't taking a day off because I can do pretty much whatever I feel like doing on camera, you know what I mean? But I still got to take the time to do it, And I like to keep my channel a little bit interesting, so I like to do all kinds of different things. I like to show everybody a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and just, whatever's going on in the moment.
But the 319 group, man, enables you to do this thing from home, and there's some Zoom babies on here never been to brick and mortar, which is amazing to me.
I can't find my lipstick. That's bothering me.
Getting a hug, being around the fellowship.
What I do is I take them with me whenever we go places, and then I don't put them back, and I don't know where they're at.
It's another recovery process, and then finding a close mouth friend who talks about the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, and everybody talks about. But yeah, that person that has your back, basically a spiritual advisor, someone to help you
And I like to do meetings, and I can do my meetings at the same time, because I can't ever forget, that I'm an alcoholic.
Wanting something different and wanting this more than wanting to drink.
And I just can't,
and thank God
pretend like that I'm not an alcoholic and that I'm just like you, or you're just like me, in other words. Or maybe you're just like me.
And then the phenomenon of craving starts.
And this is what
I'm so grateful.
I do to stay sober. Whenever I don't want to, I think it's because I do struggle with depression.
All right.
And it gets the best of me.
I love about you, Big Aaron. I love a lot of things about you, brother, but you're always giving that hope. You're giving that hope, and as you know, coming in this program, we need hope, and you're always spilling that hope. I appreciate
you
that.
just have to
Thank you.
stay in the moment of whatever, you know what I mean? Like, if you're starting to feel like bad thoughts are coming to your mind, try to get on with a friend, or get into a meeting, or call somebody, or talk to your fans. Just don't forget that there's more to life than how you're feeling in the moment, and just try your best every day, because you have 24 hours in the day to try to make amends or a difference, and not be the same person you were the day before. So yeah, I drank freaking kick myself for it over and over. But one day it'll stick, you know? And that's my goal. And I can't forget to work the program, as they say. And remember, take the steps. Take the action instead of taking the drink. You know what I mean? And I'm not speaking for you guys. I'm just talking about things that I do. To just try to stay sober. That's basically it. And then the positive side is I try to stick with a routine. And that also helps me get through whatever.
When I started putting the adults out on alcoholic, I was quite spicy. Do you know what I mean? Like, to say the least. A lot of people whack me out. You know, like before even having time to come you, they just see me cracking.
Whether you have kids or you're a grandma or whatever. Small kids, no kids. The goal is to stay in a routine, and that's basically what I try to do to stay busy.
Very happy, very, very happy. Because it's just so apparent. It's couldn't be more sort of clear to me today that spiritual.
Now I just gotta get my tennis shoes on, and then I'm gonna go downstairs. And I'm gonna smoke, and then I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna make me a smoothie, and then I'll put the extra because I have to use up those fruits, or they're just not gonna be any good. And I always like to make a smoothie before I work out, or like do any kind of exercise routine, or just any kind of exercising or anything like that. I like to try to work out. My hair is a lot more plushier, so it's looking more like a cute pixie. I'm rocking the blonde. I changed my mind. I changed my mind a lot, that's for sure. But I'm gonna stick with this color because I really like it. And it actually looks really cute because it's growing back out. It doesn't look like I don't have any hair. So I'm happy with that. Just keep letting my hair grow and not wash it as much and just take care of it, and it'll start looking better and better. And it'll start growing back out. And I also been taking a lot of vitamins, which is also helping it grow faster, because you guys know how short it was upon a time. It was literally to the scalp. So I'm glad that it's coming back in.
I noticed these yellow sacks. Sometimes you walk with them in the kitchen and your bedroom wouldn't steal, and I explained to her. It's a reminder. I don't have natty socks. I'll be saving my shoelaces today. But the thing is, I'm unable to read the conscious meaning of something. That's what the book says. It's a fact. It isn't an incredibly short memory, but I listened. I heard somebody talking about Route 66. I actually had a book that I'm reading called Wanderlust. I want to see different things. I'm doing different things with my life today. A lot of it requires
A little bit of
looking at things. So
mascara.
my life will require balance. New Balance shoes. Of course, I have New Balance over 50. It's like the staple. You're 50 years old, you get an art card, you get New Balance shoes. I know God got me sober. There's a handful of people who say this. I compare it them or just say that something different came into my life. And it took years of praying. Years. Yes. just that flaccid brain is devoid of anything. So something happened in my life that I can't explain. So I always believe this spiritual thing that says the spiritual would have most powerful help restored to me. I have all kinds of issues. I'm just a lot better than I've ever been. Period.
Oh, just trying to get my eye. Freaking stuff's almost gone. I need some new makeup. Like really bad. It's terrible.
Good morning, good afternoon, family. I'm Lori. I'm sorry that it's so dark here. We are about to get a storm. Hurricane season has officially started in Florida as of yesterday. So, storms coming every day now. That's why it's dark. You don't see me so well. And I don't like lights. You're not getting any lights on, so forget that. Um, the AA triangle represents AA support principles, recovery, unity, and service. And I like the way that you put it. The balance of recovery, physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of it. How is my balance?
Don't get in no hurry.
Am I balanced? Is my program balanced? Is my recovery balanced? I am the yes to that.
Okay. That back in there. I just don't know. Got too much stuff on my dresser. Feeling overcrowded. I'll just put some Vaseline on my lips.
It took an act of providence. It took an act of God to get me to stay sober. Nothing else could have done it. And I know that.
I should have did. Should do a little bit of a lip liner.
It's unified. It's completely unified now. And service, I'm doing service now just by sharing. Sam is doing service by sharing. Jared's verified. He's doing service. Anybody that has their hand up and is going to share is doing service. If you're in this meeting, sitting in a chair, you're doing service. If you're sitting in a chair, though, in the back row, you're really quiet, you don't know you're here, you're a newcomer, maybe God forbid you just relapse. I pray for you and I love you. Let us know that you're here. That's how the program works. Be helping you. We all do this together. None of us do this alone. I'm sober a long
And I gotta get me some shoes on.
12,800 days. That's 35 years.
I'm gonna wash this blanket again.
I say that I want the newcomer to know that
Where's your baby,
I
Sass?
came in just like you.
Where's your baby?
Same way, feeling
No.
the same way with the same feeling. And I had to eventually
No.
raise my hand or I would die. And I no longer want to die. That's why I raised my hand today.
Super Rainbow Queen, hey! Thanks for coming in, doll.
Hoping maybe I can help.
About to go make a smoothie.
And if I can help one person.
I'm gonna take this blanket down, you guys, and wash it. And then now I probably better put my tennis shoes on. I'll just put them back on when I come back up here. We'll just go down and make the smoothie. Come on, Sass. I gotta throw this blanket in the washer. How you doing, Super Rainbow Queen? Oh my. I was up there listening to a meeting and just fucking chilling out. These dogs are driving me fucking nuts. My pool's almost up. My swimming pool's almost up, so I'll be swimming before you guys know it, and I'm excited. Let's go in the basement. My husband's at work. We was fighting because he wanted to take. He just out there and made it seem like I was going to go to the graduation and see his son graduate, and then the motherfucker changed plans on me. He started acting like an asshole. You guys seen the way he was acting on camera and stuff. He started being an ass. And it was like, so right in the same time frame as son was going to graduation, I was like, look, if you just don't want me to go, then just fucking say that. Like, if you just don't want me to go to your son's graduation, because he kept saying, if you show up, my mom's going to rip your face off. My mom's going to beat your ass. My mom's going to say something to you. My mom, like, I don't care what your mom says. And I don't care what you say. That's stuff we was arguing about. It was like, he's always trying to act like his parents are going to whip my ass and shit like that. Like, then I'm just not going to go, you know? Like, I'm not going to go and fight somebody. I mean, I didn't know it was a big deal that I wanted to go in the first place, but if it's like that, then I didn't end up going, that's all. You know what I mean? We was arguing a lot. I think she's scared the puppy's going to try to come down here. Because she's still too little. She's not able to get down the stairs. Not, you know what I mean? She's not able to get up or down the stairs. I got me some Gain pods, which I like better than Tide. Tide actually used to be my favorite. But anymore, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and my senses are changing. But it doesn't smell right. It doesn't smell right. It's really, I don't know. It's got I'm getting older. It's got a different kind of smell to it. So I like the Gain. Now I like to buy a better quality detergent because my husband gets really dirty clothes, and it does take an expensive detergent to get that out, you know. But as far as dryer sheets, I'll use whatever. I like dryer sheets, but I'll use whatever's on sale or something cheap because you know, that doesn't really bother me what kind of dryer sheets. It's more though making sure the clothes are really good and clean because my husband is a coal miner and he gets really dirty. I mean, and he has to breathe in all that dust and debris, and it gets all over his hair and his clothes. And it's like he can get black lung being under there. It's that's why they get paid a good bit, mate. And he could get hurt. It's a dangerous job. Scary. Get up there, Sassy. She's a good mom, though. The dog, Sassy, she's the mom of my puppy. My daughter wants her back. She's crying, hysterically calls me crying. And I'm like, what's wrong, Nana? You know, my kids don't really call unless they want something. And that's just kids for you. You know what I mean? And, you know, my kids love me and I love them. And I go up and visit them as much as I can. But I got really good kids. But yeah, you know, kids are going to want things. That's just part of being a parent. And I'm like, damn it, you know, I'm attached to the Sassy calls wanting the dog back. Sassy, get in there. Get up there, Pebbles. And I just don't want to give her back. I like that dog. I mean, I like her, but, you know, yeah, she still gets on my nerves here and there, but go, Sass. She's not the worst pet I could have. You know, I've had cats. I'm not a big cat fan. I mean, I don't mind cats, but I think it's the smell of cats. It makes your whole house stink. Unless you got an expensive cat thing, they do make them more though. They go to the bathroom, that cat machine will. Those things are like $300-$400. I ain't got that kind of money. I don't have no money, so it is. And you know, but I'm getting to where can't even deal with my dogs anymore half the time. I just don't like any animals using the bathroom in the house. Gotta find my thing, guys. Hang on. Well, just put these few dishes away. What? Yeah, I just laid around all day yesterday, as you guys could tell in my shorts. I posted, you know, I wasn't feeling surprised I even posted it. But they say, if you don't want to post something, that's when you should post it. That's what. And then I post them and I'm thinking, I ain't getting no likes on them or nothing. They're not that great. You know, they're just not. That's not my character, is to mock people. But I have to do it in order to get my hours up. It's crazy. You know, but whatever, you know. I think they should go off of like, do you make content? Are you doing videos? If you want to do shorts, then that's fine. But if you don't, I don't think that should contradict your hours of bullshit. Okay. Like, the choice should be your own. As long as you're making content, that's what they want you to do, is be a, you know, that's what I'm labeled as, a content creator, basically. Video entertainment, which is just content, making content. That's what a video is. So it's pretty self-explanatory. And entertainment's basically whatever I'm doing is entertaining. So somebody just, you know, scroll because they like watching people's videos. I do that all fucking day long. I scroll if I'm not making YouTube videos. Truth is, unless I'm in town or something like that, and shit, even when I go to town, I'm thinking of you guys. I'm always on fucking YouTube. I'm just the same. I mean, hell, I can't sit there and say that I don't get on YouTube. Spend 90% of my day Basically, I do. But I'm doing, but you know, that's what I like to do. And I ain't out partying. That ain't nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you make money. I mean, why not? You benefit from it from time to time as well. But in some people, they benefit more than others. But, you know, you got to work yourself up. That's the way it works. You gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean? Whether you got one person watching you or not. You got to start in order to get people to try to come in and follow you, you know. But if you don't start, you ain't never going to do nothing, you know. I don't know. I'm going to do some more yogurt. I'm just going to do one. Where is my blueberry? I don't really think I have a lot of fruit left. I got a little bit of... Nope, strawberries are bad. That's what I mean. I should have probably used it the other day. But I didn't. Here's blueberries. I don't know where my blackberries are. What is this? Oh. Well, I guess we'll do 2 yogurts then, guys. Okay. So we don't have a lot of fruits today, but that's okay. We'll just do some yogurt. I only got the blueberries, so I'm just going to dump the rest of these. Oh, no, I put the blueberries and the blackberries in the same container. So we're good. We're good. Okay, great. And then we're going to put our yogurt in here. This is strawberry banana. I like all kinds of different yogurts. It doesn't matter. Yogurt's yummy, so can't go wrong with yogurt. But I typically get the strawberry and banana because that's my favorite. That's my favorite, but I like them all. They're good. Sometimes I'll get like maybe 6 strawberry and banana and like 2 of this kind, 2 of this kind, 2 of this kind, and 2 of another. You know what I mean? But I'll get majority strawberry banana. I don't know. Sometimes I forget to get it. So it's always a treat whenever I do remember to get yogurt. It's for me and my husband both. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of fruit. So I'm going to do 2 things. So I have something to put in it, you know what I mean? It's my breakfast. It's my breakfast for right now, anyways. I got sausage laid out, so I don't know if I'm going to do sausage later or not. And that's collagen peptide. You can't taste it. And it's good for your hair, skin, nails. And I also think that's why my hair's getting plushier fast. I mean, it's getting plushy fast. It really is. And so, it's probably because of the collagen. I'm telling you, that stuff works. It's not going to be like an overnight notice, but you'll start to notice results a lot faster than if you didn't take supplements. There is a real reason why there's supplements. You know what I mean? Because they really do work. I'm noticing a transformation in my hair. I mean, I really am. Okay. Where's the thread? I didn't realize it wasn't on there. Darn it. Good thing just a little piece splashed on my hand. I like to do chop first. And that's my drink. Whoops. It's alright. Oops. Man. Mom Bear's freaking klutzy. I'll just sit that there. And that's my breakfast, guys. See how easy that was? And I like the ice. That's what makes it like a slushy kind of thing. I like cold stuff. My husband's not big on it. I mean, you don't have to sit there and take a big chug. You just sip on it. You know what I mean? That's what I think of whenever I think of like a smoothie or something. I think of like something slushy, you know? You know, guys? Oh, come on, Sass. Okay. I think she's going to throw up. I ain't got too many more buckets to put in it, but I got to get me a, go. Go on, Pebbles. Go, Pebbles. Go. Yay, Pebbles. Yay, Pebbles. Pebbles wanted to go outside. I'll show you guys the pool. Oh. And what we have accomplished, but it looks nasty right now because it's been raining in the trees and bugs and stuff on the water. But I don't have much more to go. It's almost full. I got to do a few more buckets. I'd say probably like 20, 30 buckets and it'll be done. Hopefully 20. There's Pebbles. She's getting bigger. Whew, this cup is cold. But yeah, the ice makes it cold. And my hands get froze. And then this is what I'm going to have for dinner later is these right here, Italian sausages. And then I have the Bob Evans. I'm going to put this in the fridge now. Because I don't know. Probably won't do those. Since I'll probably just do lunch because my husband will get home at noon. So. And I got my blender at Walmart for like Probably 10, 12 bucks. Probably. Maybe 15. I know I didn't pay a lot for it, but it's just a normal, regular blender. Regular blender. Like, it's nothing fancy, but it does the job. I don't need it to be fancy. I don't need it to look all designed and, you know, I mean, it would be nice, but, I mean, we don't ever have the extra money for... Like, I just got a crock pot not very long ago. But it's still, you know, I mean, it was on sale for, I think, $30. And Mama Bear uses her crock pot a lot, and the other one just quit working. It wouldn't really get hot. So I'm going to pour a little bit more in my cup. And I'm going to put the rest up for my husband. I love this stuff. Just cleaning up, guys. Just cleaning house and not really doing a whole lot. It's, you know what I mean? It's a Sunday anyways, but I don't got any money till he gets paid again. Then when he gets paid, still won't have a lot of money because we got a lot of bills this payday coming out. So pretty much just going to be home for a while. So I might go out like to get something to eat or just run to Walmart or something and grab maybe some groceries or something. But I mean, that's not till still, like I said, he gets paid. So, but we got everything that we need. So we're not doing without nothing. So that's good. But we have been, though, you know, we've had our struggles, trust me. And we've had our refrigerator completely empty, and we've had it completely stocked. We've had our cupboards stocked, and we've had our cupboards empty. They're such a fake freaking T-mail. I used to be on this thing with T-mail. It was like a group chat thing, and you could I guess it would take like a lot of people to get together, and I was on this group chat with my kids, and my kids were getting like $300. You know, they all go in together, and then but there has to be a lot of people that will click on your items or whatever, and then you get them for free, and then they give you a bonus of like $300, and you can go and take $300 but it was once a month that it was be your turn. I couldn't figure out how to do it, but yeah, that would be a good way to get some free clothes. But I'm terrible with computers, so I couldn't figure this shit out. And the girl got mad and took me out of the group because I didn't click on anybody's stuff and I didn't participate. I didn't know, you know what I mean? And I forgot when I went down to see my kids to have them show me how to do it, but I forgot. But frankly, I really didn't want to do it anyways because I'd be getting so much stuff I wouldn't know what to do with it. I don't like a lot of clutter, you know what I mean? Like I don't like a lot of stuff. Like my house is pretty simplistic. I like just having my kitchen just, you know, like there's no table in my kitchen or anything. Some people like that. I got a table in my dining room, but you know, I mean, the kitchen, if I don't have to have a table, then I won't because I usually eat on the couch in the living room anyways. And I just don't like clutter. I feel like I got my stove, I got my kitchen appliances, You know, I got a couch and stuff like that. You want to sit down, you know, there's places to sit. I have a table. I just don't want it in the kitchen area because I'm walking around a lot, constantly sweeping and mopping. And that's just shit in my way as I'm trying to clean. And, you know, I have to dodge underneath the table and dodge underneath all the chairs, pull the chairs in, pull the chairs out. It's just more work. But like the holidays and shit, like you gotta have somewhere other than like your countertops because you're trying to cook. So we have our dinners and things like that at the table. And like we like to set our food, like we have cookouts and things like that on the table. But we basically, it's just me and him, so we like to usually just eat and watch television. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. Please and thank you. Like and subscribe. I've been getting a lot more views, guys. We'll be monetized. I don't know about monetized yet. We still got a little bit of ways to go on that. But I think it'll happen sooner than I think. But I'm almost ready for my supers and stuff like that, I think. Supers and members. I gotta get 200 more hours. And I'll be at my 3,000 watch hours on the YouTube. YouTube requires a lot when you join. They do. They really do. I mean, and some people it's easy, you know. Some people they get on there and fuck, they're monetized in a month, you know. They got it all. And then there's some people you got to start from bottom up. And they got a lot of requirements. And they got a lot of dumb rules as well. They got a lot of dumb rules that they, you know, they make you, you know, basically. That's why it's more of a job, though, you know, because they got more restrictions. They got, you know, more penalties. If you do this, do that, you know, they penalize you for, it seems like, a lot. Too much. Where's Apple? Apple. Where's Pebbles? Oh my god, I can't find Pebbles. Oh my, you guys, I can't find my dog. Pebbles! Pebbles! Oh my, I almost lost my dog. Woo. She was underneath the porch. Holy cow. There's no way I would have found her. Oh Lord. Whew, where were you, Pebbles? She was lost. You was lost, huh? Okay. Was she scaring you? Oh, was she scaring you? Snoopy was out there attacking her. You guys, I forgot. Oh my god. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I don't even know. Probably don't have very many people on here. We're going to go up and walk. I didn't label it as an exercise video, but that's what it is. Exercise and chat. That's what it is. Exercise and chat. So, just gonna finish this. That's the thing about fruits. Is they go bad like really, really fast. I mean, look. See the white on them? They're spoiled. They went bad. But luckily it was only 3 of them. There was only 3 that went bad, so. But you can't eat it. It'll make you sick. It'll make your belly hurt, you know. Turn the fan on. I got dishes to do, but I don't want to do them right now because I'm going to go exercise. And I also did 2 reels, shorts, or whatever you guys say. I'm going to go put my tennis shoes on. Lock the door because I'm going to be upstairs. And he's got this door unlocked. My shoes on first. See what shoes I want to wear. I still got my reading on. Just want to wear something comfortable. Try these on. Yeah, I figured I would just do some walking today with you guys because I haven't been doing much cardio. I've been doing a lot of leg stretching and things like that. But I also need to continue to do cardio as well because that's where you burn a lot of calories. I mean, and that's just, and it's a full body workout because it's a fat burner workout's what I call it. And it really does work as well. I mean, they all work. Exercising is just good for the body, good for the mind, good for the soul, good for your hearts. And it makes you feel better. You know what I mean? It just makes you, it's just getting the motivation to do it is probably the biggest key. is getting the motivation to do it, but can't tie a freaking shoe, guys. Go back to kindergarten. Okay. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and then we'll go. Alright. I'm just gonna leave that in here. It's very pretty light. I'll just put you guys up top. The chair's downstairs somewhere. I'm just gonna put you guys here. Wait a minute, let me get it going. This, treadmill my sister got for me. And I use it all the time. It's just a little one, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. But it's mostly for just like walking. Like if it's cold outside, or it's snowing, or it's pouring down the rain, or you just want to use it every day. by yourself. Clean the house. Help with the chores. Or they'll find something for you to do, you know. You complain too much, they'll give you something to do, you know. And there was always something you didn't want to do. Go clean your room. No. That's even more boring. Well, it'll give you something to do. Now go do it. with sorrow, sadness, pain, loneliness. You know, my heart goes out to single parents and everything. Because I've been in a lot of those shoes as far as loneliness, and can relate to a lot of things. Sadness, homelessness, been there. Can relate. Heartbreaks, love, everything. Any kind of pain, love, illness. That just makes us feel like we can't, or there's no hope, or we're just, there's never going to be a turnaround, you know. You know what the turnaround really is? The turnaround is you. The turnaround is me. The turnaround is you. It's yourself. That's the turnaround. You got to be willing to make a difference. You got to be willing to give it up if it's causing you problems. To stop letting those negative insecurities and those doubts play you as a victim. Play you as a victim. Play you like you can't make it without this. You can't survive without this alcohol. These are just theories. You can't survive without that needle in your arm. Nobody loves you. Nobody wants you. Nobody cares about you. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not good enough. You'll never be. Don't even try, you know. Stuff like that. Or your past mistakes will always be there. And that little voice is always in the back of your mind. Of that bitter shit that you did. That you can't go back and change the clock. Trying to convince you to go and do what they want you to do. See, I was a slave. I was nothing but a slave to people, places, things. Because I couldn't do anything on my own. I had to follow everybody else's leads. I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't. And I was truly miserable inside. Trying to look like this girl, trying to be skinnier than this girl. Trying to cheat, get my way up through the grades just so I, could feel as important as the other girls. Even though I wasn't even doing the fucking homework, I was cheating my way all through school. Down to following the bad kids because I thought they were the cool kids. Because they were sneaking out of the house, doing drugs, having sex. Things I wanted to be a part of at that time. And if there was drinking and drugs and all the older kids were doing it, and I was at their party, like I said, I wanted to be just as important. I wanted to feel just as cool. I didn't, but I was never happy. And all I did was get used. A lot of, different partners in my life. Not so proud of that. Thank God I never caught no diseases. I do thank my higher power. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Amen, amen. I did have, I think, the chlamydia, and I had to take antibiotics for it one time. And that was over a decade ago. But I'm just so grateful that it was curable. I'm just so grateful that, I'm clean today. I made a lot of bad choices because I was following the wrong people. I didn't know who I was. I didn't want to be who I was. Even though I was drop dead gorgeous, I thought I was the ugliest girl around. And that's sad. Because I look back at myself and I'm thinking how beautiful of a kid I was. And there was never a reason that I should have ever doubted that. But that's the bulliness of that. It's a struggle when you're young. It's a struggle when you're young. I think the young people have it the hardest because they don't know what they want from 1 minute to the day to 1 second of the day. Their minds change like that in a blink of an eye. And their feelings change like that. They can go, you're the best mom in the world, to I hate you in seconds. You know what I mean? And there's this thing, it's like, if you ever want to know what somebody's true emotions are, if you ever really want to know how mad they'll get because they're trying like they're, a good person to your face, just tell them no. Just tell somebody no. And I heard that from a guy on YouTube on motivational speaking. See, I watch all kinds of different content. From your content to her content to his content to whatever I find interesting. To celebrities, to keeping up with the Grizzlies, and so on. Beavers and all of them. And I pay attention to who's talking about what. I like their stuff. Because I want to continue to see it. Because it gives me something, it keeps me busy too. I enjoy listening to stuff like that. I'm kind of a nosy person, but, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do anything or anything. I just, I like listening to the gossip trend. Everybody does. Come on. Everybody does. There's so many people on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It doesn't matter what app you're on something. Down to Donald Trump. Facebook, down to my stepdad who's a lawyer. Like, I'll wake up in the mornings, down to your church people and everything. I mean, people are on content all day. Whether they're making content or they're doing it on another app, WhatsApp, whatever. Dating apps, I mean, they're everywhere. That's what people do. They go on the break, they're on their phones. And it hurts God's feelings when we do put so much time into our phones and we can't even, stop and thank Him throughout the day, Be appreciative to everyday life. died for you. He died for me. He breathed the breath of his air into our lungs. He knows everything that we think, everything that we do, everything that we say. And he just wants us to acknowledge that he's there and that he's real every day. I don't think that's too much to ask, considering he died for us. And I do a lot of bad things as well. And that's that bitter ego inside that still haunts me. And I haven't fully surrendered to my higher power either. I gotta work at it, you know. I know my God, and I know he stands with me, and I know he lives in me, and I know that he gives me the will to think this way, to talk this way, for these thoughts to come into my mind. Whether there's 200 people listening in, or there's one person listening in. That one person, somebody you might have just helped that day. And that's what makes God smile. I'm not here to make everybody smile all the time. I'm here to please my higher power and do as I know he wants me to do. And talk about him and tell my stories. Good and bad. Get it out of my plate. And let you guys see that, you know, hey, yeah, I was just drinking the other day, but you know what? Today is a new day. My higher woke me up. My higher power wakes me up. He's giving me another chance to make a difference. And it's never too late to say you're sorry. And try again. It's progress, not perfection. And you just gotta remember to stay in the will. And as I speak, I'm telling myself this as well. And as I speak, I can hear myself teaching myself these lessons that I'm speaking to you. Because these lessons are the key to life. The lessons are the key to happiness. And that's just trusting in God, Jesus Christ. And trying to do the next right thing. Putting one foot in front of the other. And don't look back. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on God. And he'll direct you right where you need to be. And right when you need to be there, you know. His timing is better than my timing. That's for sure. So my goal is to stay productive. Keep in the game, in other words. Don't fall off the wagon or the treadmill. And be nicer to my husband. God's blessed me with a husband. I should treat him like royalty. And be nicer to people around me. And be kind to my animals. And do fun things that are sober activities, healthy activities, productive activities like exercising, swimming, jumping on the trampoline, going here, going out to eat once in a while. But yeah, keeping the house straightened up, stuff like that. So, and I'm pretty good at that, you know. You guys know me. I'm a clean freak. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, and if you have, you guys know that I'm definitely a cleaner, and a coffee drinker, and a smoothie maker, and a dinner, and a cook, just as well say a cook. I love to cook. My husband loves to cook. And so between the two of us, he made dinner last night. He made us baked potato, pepper and a little paprika and sour cream and cheese. I'll try cheese on top with a steak, Angus beef steak, and steak sauce. Oh my! We had it on the grill. Woo. I love steaks, but we was only able to buy 4, 2 in a pack, one for me, one for him. We got 2 packs. They're gone. I had my 2. We got 2 different dinners out of it though. But I mean, groceries are just so expensive. I was literally watching Cardi B, and she was talking about people like, but you're rich, you're rich, you're rich. Like, why do you care what the grocery prices are? She's like, look, y'all, I might be rich, but I still have a whole family that I take care of, trying to feed. Not just myself. She's like, and I don't care, the groceries are just outrageous. She's like, so, we need to speak up about that, and that's the truth. Like, the way that they're raising everything in this country is just, I mean, so many people are just doing without. Moving in their trucks, moving in their cars, living in tents. And we act like it's normal. Like our president acts like that's normal. And I was worried about getting the Chrisleys out of jail, and that's all good and everything, but say fuck the homeless and the starving and the hungry people. Let's get this part, though. Helping anybody. He's doing nothing but trying to take from the old people. If you don't have grandparents or grandmas or anything, feel bad for them. I'm a grandma. I'm a young grandma, but I'm still a grandma. Like, he's taking. Like, I'm climbing that grandma ladder. It's going to be a little while, but I'm still climbing it. I don't want him taking nothing. Because not everybody's rich like him. So yeah, he can laugh it off, he can pay anything. He's, it's no big deal to him. I'm walking 30 minutes. I was only going to do 20, but I got 1 more minute to go. Slow it down. Walk it out a little slower. It's not heavy. Sweat. Just walking this out this minute. Slowly. You never just want to jump right off your treadmill. You want to just slow yourself down. Last minute. We did 30 minutes, you guys. Woo! Hit that like button if you guys like this content. Make sure you guys don't forget to stay tuned so you can keep up to date with Mama Bear on everything. And I appreciate all you guys. Happy Sunday. God bless all you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you. Mom Bear is sweating like a pig. So here's what we're looking like. Not too shabby. But yeah, I'm going to go take my hot ass and get in the shower. And yeah, I love you guys. Until next time, stay tuned. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some yoga. And bye for now. Love you. Bye.